it's
Four more times
viral.
after them 2 times game. I know I woke up and car was upside down. I couldn't move.
I'm dropping a video. I'm dropping videos tomorrow.
They had to pull me out.
I'm dropping videos tomorrow. I'm dropping videos tomorrow. What it do, Shauna? There you go. Oh. Wisdom and give you juice. Inside the world's dangerous city. I never seen him do no shit. I never seen that video before. I ain't see that video yet. What it do, y'all? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? I say, who the fuck? Whose story am I watching? I hope this don't. Oh, all right. Did we post a short? How everybody feeling, man? How everybody feeling tonight? Yeah, we sparked up a little late. Gonna be up for a little like 2 hours. Nothing too crazy, nothing too crazy, nothing too crazy. Let's drop this YouTube link real quick. Everybody can join in on the YouTube as well. And then we should be all good. Where do y'all get y'all notifications from? On Twitch? Y'all get a notification on Twitch? Or Discord when y'all get here. Just so I know where to post more at. The cramping all day. I took 2 pain pills. That's pain right there. That's real pain right there, man. May God's strength be with you, family. No cap. Oh, my Bluetooth AirPod is still connecting. That's why. I say, how the hell I keep hearing my phone, but it sounds so low. All right, let's get it going, man. But sometimes it comes to my email. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. I be trying to have everyone tagged in so it hit everyone when it need to. I might have sent this out to the Discord. We got a Midwest safety. We got to lock in on. I keep having bots spam my. Damn, that's the second bot today. Bro, I had to block mad spam people today, bro. Big W's. Oh, that Discord shit. I need someone to cheer me up because I feel sad. What's going on, my boy? What's going on, little bro? Nigga has Brody got a cookie crumble robbery. Brody got a robbery at Cookie Crumble. That's crazy. Anybody had cookie crumbles before? Or crumble? My bad. Yeah, crumble cookies. My bad. I said it wrong. Has anybody had crumble cookies? IBO, what it do, family? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Has anybody had crumble cookies? Those shits are good as fuck. Let me show y'all a picture of crumble cookies before we start. This is crumble cookies. These are crumble cookies right here. These. We got these. Man, these shits are so good. I had these before. These and insomnia cookies. IBO, what it do, brother? Welcome, welcome. Let's lock in with a good video, you know? You feel me, Bridger? Alright. I did a 4-hour studio session today, y'all, so bear with me if I'm yawning and shit, man. I've been smoking Za for 4 or 5 hours straight, y'all. But we about to get it going. What do you two? Welcome to Hip Hop World. It's your boy Poppa Benji. We're back with another video today. Y'all know these videos get very critical. Without further ado, God is good and God bless every single one of y'all with the most positivity and prosperity in your aura. Make sure y'all take the time out to join that membership and subscribe on that YouTube, that Twitch, and join in on that Discord family. Come on now, man. Grab some Zasa Pocket whatever y'all need to relax and let's get it going. We got a crumble cookies robbery from Midwest Safety. Let's get it going, man.
Just east of Pittsburgh, officers from the Monroeville Police Department. Just east of Pittsburgh, officers from the Monroeville Police Department responded to calls of a man that just robbed a crumble cookie store.
Just one actor, catching black male, wearing all black. No injuries, they have the store locked down. Last seen going out the back.
I'm going to be getting out with one around Stonecliff. All dark clothing, black male.
Oh, shit!
Shots fired, shots fired, shot fired. Stonecliff, 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 Stonecliff. Ah!
Oh!
Shots fired, shots fired, shot fired. Stonecliff, 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 Stonecliff.
Damn!
Reports indicate the suspect fired a total of 16 times, striking Sergeant McDonald twice.
Well, goddamn, ain't that a crazy way to start off the video, isn't it? That shit insane, bro. A crumble cookie robbery.
Boy!
Damn, man.
Priority, black male, orange vest, going up Stonecliff. Got a
Nah, nigga, you need to go get medical attention. You just got lit the fuck up.
gun, shots fired, shots fired.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy. And what makes it crazier, Brody got a fucking reflective vest on, dude. How do you think you're gonna get away in a reflective vest, bro? Take that shit off, bro. Take that shit off. What are you doing?
Get your hands up! Get your hands up! Come here! Come here! Get down on the ground, motherfucker! You're about to get capped! Get down on the ground!
Ah! Get on the ground, motherfucker! You're about to get capped! Never heard that before.
That's him, that's him.
Get on your stuff!
Idiot.
I don't know.
9-6, do you have an update?
Everybody get capped!
Keep visual on him first.
Yeah, I got him at gunpoint.
The guy up there on the ground, that's him, that's actor. Is it this one?
Brody committed a crime in a reflective vest. This nigga was the brightest thing at night.
Somebody can cuff him. Food, are you hit?
No.
All right. Are you okay?
I don't know. Let's see. Collect him first. Elbow and f***ing ass.
Unknown to Sergeant
Boy, you going to jail, boy. You done shot at the cop multiple times, boy, oh boy.
McDonald at the time. He's actually been shot multiple times.
Anybody else?
Wait, what?
Are you okay?
I don't know. Let's see. Collect him first. Elbow and f***ing ass.
Unknown to Sergeant McDonald at the time. He's actually been shot multiple times.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
Nobody else? I got him.
That's unfortunate.
Got the guy? Let's check his bag. Is there anyone else with you? He was back in here.
I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. get him.
One guy.
Just him.
I got the gun right here. There's 2 guns.
Radio 1 detained.
Copy, 1 detained. Any injuries?
I'm assessing.
No one's hit.
No one's hit.
My car is shot. This unit.
Did he steal cookies? Did he steal cookies and money?
Come back on the boulevard. I'm gonna need you to block off part of the boulevard.
Sorry, I'm not with this.
Do you have any more stupid on you?
I didn't do anything.
Any more? Oh, yeah, okay. There's 2 guns over there.
You shot at the police. What the fuck you mean you ain't do nothing, Brody?
So you got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, all right.
Fuck. Radio, can you notify Delta 1? We're gonna need a detective to come out. I don't know. We'll find out.
You all right?
No,
You hit?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Hold on. Let's assess you before we even start.
I think I just took rounds from the.
Hold on. Oh, you're hit.
I think it's just debris from this.
Do you feel anything?
Ass, but it's not there.
Hold on.
All right, we'll get a medic. It's mostly just car was shot up.
I give you another issue. Is it possible you could get that left knee off of me so rough, please? That right knee?
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm not telling you to go.
Because you're not going anywhere.
This motherfucker said, can you possibly take that right knee off of me? Who the fuck you in no position to be asking for shit?
I ain't trying to go anywhere.
You're fine.
I didn't move.
You're talking. You're good.
I know, but you sending the pain up through my whole left side. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
My car was right here when the got shot out. Obviously, glass happened right here, so I'm going to need you to just block this whole area right here.
Good?
Yeah, I'm all right. We could probably use some help blocking off some road. Do you mind? Look for casings. There should be casings right there. I saw him walking across. I went to spin around. As soon as I turned here to call out, he just unloaded. I ducked through it and reversed, went up there.
I ain't doing nothing, just trying to get.
You hit at all? I doubt it. Are you hit with anything? Huh? You got any wounds on you? Is he hit?
The officer wasn't fired. I doubt the officer fired shots at him. He was so worried about getting the fuck up out of there. If anybody else hit him with anything, I would be surprised.
He's not fully searched yet. Just
Yeah, we're going to get up and search him.
Radio from 903. It's going to be for me. Can you please
surprised.
notify 9 Delta 1? We're going to need them to respond.
Copy, you hit.
At this point, I'll just need assessed. All right.
Actors in custody.
Actors in custody.
Get off, you get it. You're not hurt at all, right?
Hey, all casings should be on the sidewalk, and then he went behind this little wall. There should be more casings behind the wall for a secondary shooting location.
Yeah, mine's not even touching me. Sure, you ain't got to be so damn aggressive.
Man, you're a fucking threat. What you talking about being aggressive, man? Fuck you and your negotiations. How about that?
The window's open. I wonder if this was his car.
Right. Whose car's hit? You're not hit, are you?
No, I think it's McDonald's. I think he was trying to back away from
I was coming down as he was backing out, so I didn't know if it was you or him or what.
I'm bleeding from my ass. Damn it.
No clue.
You good?
Yeah, I think so.
Who's what?
I know, I see.
Left arm and
I know, I see.
under that.
I know.
You good?
No, he's hit. He's hit 5 times.
We really about to find out why he shot at him. Because as far as I know, he robbed a fucking cookie store.
I think the arm is debris. I'm not sure.
I'm losing a little bit of. I know. Get the stretcher.
Is he hit? I think he's hit. He's bleeding from his ass and on his arm.
Mental
breakdown. Was going up towards target. He says Stonecliff. I turned down Stroshine. He's screaming Stroshine. I'm like,
Do we have everyone accounted for on Stonecliff?
Yes, affirmative actor is in custody. He's detained in my vehicle at this time.
see Jay's car down there smoking.
Radio 994, just start fire for now. 903's car is smoking. This vehicle's right in the entrance. I just turned it off. It's just smoking pretty good.
I think he took a couple rounds through the radiator in the front.
Either that or he busted going into the woods.
When I come up through hospice, I couldn't even see this dude.
I pointed out the window. I didn't think I was like, dude, get
We recover a firearm.
affirmative. We have to.
Sarge wasn't hit, right?
He was good. He was walking, talking fine, but bleeding from his ass, I guess. I seen him walking to the medics. He was limping a little bit.
Yeah, he got shot. How did you get shot? How do you get shot in your ass sitting in the car? You bleeding from your ass. That sound crazy, bro. How you get shot in the ass, bro? You was sitting in the car.
Sarge wasn't hit, right?
He was good. He was walking tough.
Bleeding from his ass.
Bleeding from his ass, I guess. I see him walking to the medics. He was limping a little bit. It's interesting.
That's crazy.
I didn't see no shots in the door though.
I know. You wonder how that happened.
You get shot in your ass, bro.
Like I said, just you can see where it's skimmed the door, where the window's at. It can like ricochet down, hit him in the ass or something.
What's your name, boss?
That's pain.
You're not gonna tell me? All right. I asked him what his name was. He said, I'm not telling you.
Yeah, Stalker. You got some cash, but looks like it came straight from the bank. I'm not seeing a crumble box right now. We got rolls of quarters and it's probably all the money you got from them, I'm imagining. There's like 20 roll of quarters in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, maybe 10. I'm not seeing no pink box. No. He just wanted to know if there's a pink crumble box in there, but a lot of cash.
After you, what it do?
Yeah, cash. Looked like it's straight from a bankroll or something. About 10, 15 rolls of quarters. I mean, the crumble dude said he gave him 1 roll.
I was telling him to get down, and he got down.
Yeah, trying to play stupid.
Yeah, I saw him duck behind these cars. I was like, come out, I'm going to shoot you. Listen, motherfucker, you're about to get a cat.
No, I'm saying
whatever else I said, I don't know.
He's trying to play stupid, saying it wasn't him.
He's like, I didn't do nothing. Classic, I didn't do nothing.
All right, just throw the guns down in the bag. It wasn't me.
He had the bag still on his back, so that's...
Oh, did he?
Oh, yeah, we cut it off.
Oh, nice.
And I wonder if that's his car.
That's where he's trying to go to.
To get in his car and leave, park here, go up here, Rob, come down there.
Right.
It doesn't say who it comes back to. It's an odd place to hold up.
Right, like any other place you do crumble cookie.
Damn, they got the whole department out here for this shit.
He robbed a dude.
Crumble cookie.
Get crumble cookie out of every
That's what we just said.
place in this town. Yeah, I can't see that. Everyone pays with a card. It makes no sense.
Turning in.
That's crazy. Everybody pay with a card at Crumble Cookie within that place. That would have been a terrible place to rob. That would have been a terrible place to rob. Well, it was a terrible place to rob. Unfortunately, people be slow as fuck. No brain cells.
Free up. I have a male and female arguing. Female yelling about a gun.
Yeah.
No answer. I'll call back.
So we have the 2 guns up here.
They're up next to the car.
That's where we put him down. The backpack was on him.
Did anybody see him put the guns down? Just a question.
When I came up on him, he was coming behind the cars. Went through here. I was drawn down. Get out of here. Hands up. And he come between the 2 cars with his hands up.
Okay.
And then he still had the backpack on.
We cut the backpack off him.
That had to be the officer that said, "Hey, you're going to be capped." Old school ass saying. That shit was old school as hell.
Correct.
Okay.
Dude, I'm telling you, when I was coming down and J-Max backing out, I'm like, what the f***? Like, I don't even see this dude. I'm like thinking, if I see him, I'm making a pancake out.
That's crazy, Justin.
I mean, at that point. All right. You know what's f***ing crazy, too? As I was coming down the boulevard, I couldn't even hear the rounds. Some
It is.
at least I can get away, you know?
Yeah. He's walking fine shit. I'm sure it's probably just a little flush with him.
I didn't even think he was hit.
Hold up. Hey.
Man, you getting a fucking citation. How you gonna drive through the fucking crime scene tape, bro? What are you, blind? What you do, Roman?
Just like that stuff.
Yeah, he threw the guns right there.
How nice of him.
I think he said to our other guy, like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Trying to play stupid, you know.
Hell would you run from?
That's what I'm saying. As he was charged, as the suspect was charging the officer was still in the vehicle. So I'm just still trying to figure out, how did you get hit in your ass? It probably went through the radiator, hit you in your... I don't know. I'd have no fucking clue.
Third person I said that. You pass a bank for one, a bar for another, you know, with chips and cash, and you get a crumble cookie. How the f*** you want to rob crumble?
And not even get a cookie out of it,
I think he did. Yeah. Because they were asking if there's a pink crumble box in here, and I think he might have ate it on the way.
Yo, that's just so funny to me. That's just so funny to me, bro. Because I was expecting him to at least steal a cookie, bro. Out of all things, you should at least got a cookie. They got some good-ass cookies, fam. They got some good-ass cookies there. I don't see anybody going in there paying cash for crumble cookies. I just don't see that. I've never paid cash for crumble cookies. I always tapped. I never like dealing with change.
I got a little hungry.
Radio 960
You should
up
try
from
it. It's
19.
good.
If you want to accompany us taking this fine citizen inside.
Yeah,
There's some good ass
Come
cookies.
on now, boy.
I just showed the chat earlier the crumble cookies. I'm about to show y'all About to show y'all a couple pictures of it too, if y'all don't know what they are. These are crumble cookies right here, y'all. These are crumble cookies right here. They're like this. They be having mad types of cookies. Shit is good as hell. These shits is good as hell, y'all. Not gonna lie. They got different flavors and stuff too, depending on where you go and stuff. They be going crazy, bro. Yeah, they be going crazy. And the cookies be like, no Diddy. The cookies be like this big. Them shits be big as hell. You say you like grease? You like grease over sugar? It's crazy. That's crazy to me.
10-4.
I don't know what I just think though.
No, they were behind.
You can face me. Take that hoodie off. Wow. Because you gotta get undressed to go in here.
You might have to, man.
And we're gonna search it.
Them shits is
on you.
good.
I need to worry about, right? Nothing on poking you, nothing else on you.
I'm telling you.
All right, you can put it back on. I'm sure he'll be in and talk to you shortly, boss.
Reports indicate the suspect refused to identify himself, prompting officers to obtain fingerprints and conduct gunshot residue tests. Though this is a usual process, it is vital to confirm his identity.
Just go out like a gentleman, and we'll treat you like one. You understand? Stand up. Stand up. Stand
Got you in a fucking cage, my boy.
Go down.
It was on the news many years ago.
Turn around.
Damn, that's fucked up, Justin.
For me? Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Okay.
Wings, onion rings, fries. Now let me some greasy food.
Let's start with the right back. Relax your hands. Come on, man. Relax them. There you go.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Left palm. Are you right-handed or left-handed? GSR is complete. All right, I'm gonna slide your shoes on, all right?
I don't know. She probably just, I don't know. He would be slow as fuck. King Von, appreciate you, family.
I need you to face him towards me for a second. Look up at me. My man.
Bruh, no, man, you already caught, bruh. What you trying to be anonymous for? You is not a John Doe. We gonna figure out your name, motherfucker. We're gonna figure out your name.
We're not gonna do that, you understand?
Get your fucking head up, boy.
You understand? He kicked me in my hand. You understand? Get on, go.
The suspect, held without bond, allegedly remained unruly.
Put his head back by his dreads. Put his head back by his dreads, freaky ass officer.
Resulting in this initial mugshot. During the incident, Sergeant McDonald.
This nigga think he... Bro, who the fuck you think you are, bro? You that scared not to be seen in the mugshot? I ain't never seen a nigga hide in a mugshot, bro. You already got caught. Your mugshot probably... You might as well smile. Give a little smile, man.
Donald was struck twice. One bullet reportedly struck his elbow, shattering it, and another traveled through his left buttock and into his right hip. While on scene, one bullet remained lodged in his body. He recovered but was unable to return to full duty for the next 10 months. Days later, officers identified the suspect as 33-year-old Jamal Brooks, a man with
Come on, Jamal.
a reportedly lengthy and dangerous criminal history. In a 2015 dispute over parking, he allegedly pointed a gun at a neighbor's head and shot a car. That case was dropped due to the victim not showing up to court. 2 weeks after
Who allowed this motherfucker to have a gun for the second time? He's a danger to society.
that, he robbed a man at gunpoint while wearing a ski mask. That case was also dropped after the victim decided to not press charges.
What? What?
Within a month, Jamal was charged with firearm possession without a license, retail theft, conspiracy, and false identification outside a Walmart. He was convicted, sentenced to 1 year of probation, and became ineligible to possess firearms.
Oh, illegally holding that heater and just got banned from toting any heaters. You're fried.
Despite the firearms ban, Jamal and an accomplice allegedly knocked a woman unconscious, held a gun to her head, and fired 3 shots when her husband arrived. That case led to a search of Jamal's car and home, where officers uncovered an AR-15 style rifle, multiple handguns, and a 50-round drum magazine, all of which were allegedly unsecured in a home with children. For that case, he pleaded to 1 firearm possession charge and received
Jamal, you're a fucking criminal. Jamal, you're a fucking criminal. They should have locked your ass up a long time ago.
A 2-year prison sentence with probation, which he violated in 2019 by possessing a firearm and marijuana, adding 2 more years to probation. By the time of the Crumble Cookie robbery, Jamal...
They added 2 more years to probation instead of fucking throwing him in jail. That's where y'all fucked up at, bro. I swear to you, that's where y'all messed up at, bro. How do y'all allow somebody else to stay out after they violate probation? Y'all need to free some of my guys then. You feel me? How you gonna violate probation and still get 2 more years? My guys, some of my guys done violated probation and they locked up now, man. Free the guys, man. He giving these niggas slaps on the wrist, man.
Firearm and marijuana, adding 2 more years to probation. By the time of the Crumble Cookie robbery, Jamal seemingly completed his previous sentences. However, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office, investigators later linked him to multiple violent armed robberies and carjackings over the prior year. These incidents were processed simultaneously, resulting in a total of 18 counts between federal and state courts. Charges included attempted homicide, assault of a law enforcement officer, aggravated assault, and multiple firearm charges. At least...
All right, so is he gonna get life now? Is he gonna get fucking life now?
2 of Jamal's charges, assault of a law enforcement officer and attempted homicide, were handled in Pennsylvania courts and were processed first.
Pennsylvania.
Jamal represented himself, claiming mistaken identity and challenging Sergeant McDonald's ability to identify him at night. He later exited the courtroom during McDonald's testimony, reportedly flipping off McDonald and other officers as he left. For his case in Pennsylvania courts, Jamal was convicted and sentenced to a total of 35 to 70 years in prison. In Pennsylvania's ranged sentencing system, request for parole is possible after the minimum number of years is met. In this case, 35.
No. This motherfucker doesn't need parole. Stop giving this man parole. He gonna rob somebody else. He gonna rob somebody else, bro.
Request for parole is possible after the minimum number of years is met, in this case, 35. However, this sentence does not include his potential convictions from his federal charges. If federally convicted, he faces a minimum of 63 years in prison. The outcome of his federal case is not yet available. We followed this case for more than 2 years, and it's the first time we've ever obtained footage from Pennsylvania. Getting cases like this costs several $1,000s. To our subscribers and paying members, thank you for making this possible.
Getting cases like this cost several $1,000s. They lying, but
Followed this case for more than...
This is public information, bro.
2 years, and it's the first time
whoever paid y'all scammed y'all.
We've ever obtained footage from Pennsylvania. Getting cases like this cost...
But I hear you. We hear you, man. We hear you, man. For a crumble, several $1,000s for a crumble cookie case is crazy. Several $1,000s for getting a crumble cookie case is crazy, man. I'm not believing that. Don't go robbing crumble cookies. They do not have cash. Don't go robbing anything at all, actually. That's a foolish decision to make. Don't go out there. Get a job, bro. Pay for your stuff. Be a normal human being. Make more money so you can buy the stuff 3 times and not be able to stress about it. Like, damn, I done bought this stuff. I should rob the store now. It shouldn't even be like that, bro. Shouldn't even be like that, bro. All right. We're gonna check out a few of these crashes. We got 2 brothers execute random guy in a hit style murder. We probably gonna check that one out too. I got a few I gotta just look through real quick. W smoothie. What you made in a smoothie? What you got in a smoothie? All right. So we're gonna check out this 9-minute video with Gideon talking about what's good, YouTube? Covering the David case. I'm cover Gideon talking about the David case. Got you, Justin. What do you two? Welcome to Hip Hop World. It's your boy Poppa Benji. We're back with another visual today, man. Y'all know these videos get very critical. Without further ado, God bless you all, the most positivity and prosperity in your aura, man. We have a video about David, the David case. Shout out Gideon for covering the case as well. He been attacking everything possible, from detectives to friends and all that, interviewing everybody and stuff. So W's, and shout out to bro at EDP Watch. You know what I'm saying? Grab some salsa pop, whatever y'all need to relax, and let's get it going, man. Make sure y'all join that membership and subscribe on that YouTube, that Twitch, and that Discord.
Yo, what's good, YouTube, man? Y'all, you guys see the title. I feel like this is probably one of the craziest things to come out of this entire David case, because as you guys all know, everybody in David's circle, everybody that was close to David, nobody has ever said anything. His management haven't said anything. Nobody in his family has said anything. No friends have said anything. Not even people in Celeste's life have even said anything. And I feel like with a case like this, especially when it has to do with a man much older, with a child.
You feel like he didn't do it, but he asked someone to do it and they were pissed with him, so here in his car. I feel like he was set up in a way too, because I feel like it's just somebody like him. I just feel like somebody's like him, like looking at the type of person he is. I don't feel like he could go through with that type of shit. Erica would have
you would think a lot of people would come out and say something, but finally we do have something right here. This is the brother of David. He posted on his Instagram the other day. He said all PDFs and rapists should die, period. Now, you guys might be thinking, okay, he could be talking about anything, you know, it doesn't have to be tied with David. I would say differently, because just recently, TMZ and a bunch of other news publications were reporting on how the district attorney's office let it be known in court that they found a significant amount of CP on David's devices. Now, that is something that everybody's running with, and it's also something that a lot of people already suspected. I mean, he was over here messing with a 14-year-old girl. Some, you know, articles are saying that he's known her as young as 11 years old, and, you know, we already know that he was already in a sexual relationship with Celeste. And
I mean, still having him doing it personally, or having somebody do it personally, it's still the same thing for that specific reason, King Von. So she wouldn't expose him. This dude got a fucking Hello Kitty earring in his ear, y'all. Weirdo.
And with a sexual relationship, that material sadly would be produced. Now, we don't know whether or not that the material is from Celeste. We also do know that other minors are or were involved with David, so we don't know if that material is from them. And we also don't know if maybe he just went out seeking this material himself. You guys know, man, over here on EDP Watch, we catch guys all the time that are going out on the internet, finding this stuff, collecting this stuff. But the district attorney's office did clarify that they found a significant amount, and I'm sure as we get closer, as we get more to the preliminary hearing and all of that, we will know whether or not those images.
Yeah, I feel like staying silent. I feel like if he would have spoke or stayed silent within the situation, he still would have been cooked, because it's nothing gonna prove, like, the evidence isn't gonna stop nothing. You know what I'm saying? Once they figure out the evidence upon him, nothing you can say can differ the evidence. You know. Or what showed before you. He was listening to everybody in his circle too to keep quiet. You feel me? Brody panicked, all type of shit.
Were Celeste, if they were other minors, or if he was getting that stuff himself.
God bless you,
another thing you guys might be asking yourself is, how do we know that this is David's brother? Well, no, we do know for a fact. This is the Instagram it was posted on. I actually saw for myself when he did post it on his story. It's just, you know, I wasn't in the mood to make a video just right then and there, so I had to wait a little bit, but it was preserved, and coincidentally enough, he would post it, delete it, post it, delete it, post it, delete it. So it was something where he was trying to get his point across, you know what I mean? It wasn't something where it was like posted accidentally or something to somebody else. No, he wanted it to be known, and this is the brother of David. Now, the reason why this is such a huge deal is this is the first person out of this entire thing since September, when it was all, you know, reported that Celeste was found in his car, Celeste was identified as being a minor. After all of these things, this is the first time ever we have finally seen where somebody has taken a stand.
Dated one too. You can't forget that.
And said something about David.
Sick and a weirdo. Sick and a fully weirdo. 100%.
Now, here's another interesting thing about this case. So I can't confirm this fully, but this is some alleged footage from June 27th, 2024 of Celeste backstage while David was performing with his brother. Now, we already know that everybody pretty much in his circle knew about Celeste. Now, do we know if his brother knew of her age? I am not here to say or speak on that. I can't say. And even if he did, you know, it's still not my place to say, because, you know, he's a minor. He's still a minor himself, man. He still has his life to live outside of David. But I thought this would be important to show as well. So we're going to hit play on this. So it's done backstage. So that is Celeste right there. You can see her. And this is David's younger brother right here. So we don't.
Fuck his song. Fuck David's song. We don't want to hear his song.
know fully if that's Celeste or not. It does look a lot like her. You know, this is alleged footage. The footage is real. We don't know if he ever met her or not, so I don't want to jump out on the gun. To me, that does look like Celeste.
Why the fuck am I on this
we
side
do know
again?
that David had her coming over to his house. He was bringing her on tour. We seen the stream clip where, you know, they were on stream and he was like, delete everything, delete everything. We also do know after my interview with Steve Fisher the other day, make sure you guys go check out that. We also know that Celeste's family knew about the relationship and that family members actually went over to the house to be there with Celeste and David at the same time. So this really wasn't a secret.
Yeah, family was weird. Family are weirdos too. Family should be, parents should be arrested for this shit, bruh. I swear to you.
This wasn't something where, you know, it was like some forbidden love where, you know, David was hiding Celeste from everybody. Nobody knew her age and stuff like that. No, a lot of people knew about this. A lot of people knew about it, and a lot of people knew her age more specifically, which makes this a lot worse. And I think which makes it makes more sense why people aren't coming out and denouncing what he's doing, denouncing his actions, because they know that they're implicit with all of this. You know, they know her, they knew her age, they knew what was going on, and they decided not to say anything. See, on the interview I did with Mr. Steve Fisher, he is the private investigator that was hired by the homeowners of the house that David was staying at when Celeste first went missing and everything. And that was the house that we all seen when they went in there with a search warrant to get everything searched out. The homeowners hired this private investigator, Steve Fisher. He's doing an amazing job on this case. And this is actually something that he found himself, where he says right here, early in the case, I released information about an email that had been sent to David's manager, Josh Marshall, and another person notifying them that Celeste Rivas was a missing person. Josh publicly denied this in TikTok comments, claiming it wasn't true. If you guys remember, there was people saying like, hey, no, his management didn't know about it and he was actually informed about it. And this was probably the only public comment that his management team ever made about the situation, where he went into a random TikTok comment and said, no, it's not true. But Steve Fisher has proof this.
I'm just confused on why a motherfucker would even make a song about somebody being better off, something gone or something like that. I ain't fully listened to the man's song. This shit is kind of creepy and weird to listen to it and then find out what happened within this case. I wouldn't even try to even listen to this man's song now that I know what the fuck he did and what he was trying to do with more, you feel me, of the lower age people. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you already gonna get charged with messing with the underage person, but now you looking for other shit. Would I say he worse than a demon? Hell nah. Hell nah.
Show otherwise. However, an alleged copy of that email was leaked tonight on Reddit. The screenshot circulating online is said to be one that Josh himself took, sent to David.
He's a weirdo. No,
who then forwarded it to one of Celeste's friends. Now, I know he's saying alleged and stuff in here, but if you guys watch my interview with him, he did confirm that he has literal verifiable proof that not only David's management team got the message, but that David's management team sent this email over to David. And I'm gonna tell you guys what happened right after this email was sent over to David. So we're gonna read the email real quick. So it says this was sent on February 19th, 2024. So way before Celeste allegedly was killed, which was April 21st, 2025. And also way before her body was found and before any of us knew about this, right? So this is February 19th, and this was sent to David at mogul.vision. And this is the name of his management company. So right here, so there's been talk that the artist David possibly has something to do with the disappearance of 13-year-old Celeste Rivas. As you guys see, 13 years old. So this is when one of the first missing persons report was filed on her, and she was only 13 at this time, right? If that statement holds any merit, please do the right thing and take her home. Her parents are very worried. So
nigga, she was 13. Nigga. Oh my God, that shit makes it worse. Ugh. Ew, dude, ew, bro. Who the fuck in their right mind will let a 13-year-old go out in the public or even be free or even do anything of the sort, bro? That child is nowhere near ready for the world, bro. These motherfuckers, that's some sick shit, dude. Like, that had to be for money. Motherfucker had to do that for money or be fucking blinded with somebody else's success that you would just throw your daughter or just give your daughter to somebody. You know what I mean? Like, that's some weird shit right there, bro. That's like some Illuminati type shit.
You see right here, this is the missing person report. And at this time, she was still alive. She was still with us on Earth. But on this missing person report, it also lets you know her age, what she looks like. So this person wasn't a family member who sent this to the manager, right? Steve Fisher confirmed to me that this wasn't a family member. He didn't tell me exactly who it was, but it was somebody that was very close and worried. And the whole town where Celeste lived, they all knew pretty much what was going on. You know what I mean? So, but this is one of the only people that gave a damn to make something happen. And coincidentally enough, Steve Fisher confirmed on my interview with him that after this email was sent, right, the next day Celeste was brought back to their house, right? The next day, coincidentally, right after this email was sent, right after the management team sent it over to David, Celeste magically appears back at her home. Now, she didn't stay at the home very long because, as we know, she ran away again. But as we're also finding out is she wasn't really a runaway, you know? She wasn't really a missing person. We know that her family knew exactly where she was. We also know that her family went to go visit her at David's places. And we also found out recently that David had two houses. And coming to find out, the other minor that is coming out letting us know about things, she's letting us know that at this other house where David had, one minor would be at one house and Celeste will be at the other. So this dude was literally trafficking these girls, man. Absolutely despicable. The fact that people are out here.
Damn, allegedly. S trafficking is a crazy statement. S trafficking is a crazy statement. Yeah, I consider that sick. But putting that type of title on it is crazy.
Defending him. Back to the main point about David's brother, the fact that he is the first person in all of this that is the closest to David, is the first person that ever denounced all of this, is really sad, you know, when he's a minor himself and he's putting out here that this is wrong, but we have all these adults around David that were profiting thousands upon thousands of dollars, and yet they're still quiet. But y'all, I'm gonna be keeping you guys updated with everything to do with this.
Because they still trying to make their money. Why would they speak upon something? You see Fortnite, you see Fortnite refunding skins and emotes of David. I know y'all probably seen that tweet out somewhere or posted on WorldStar or some shit. Like, y'all motherfuckers done made the worst mistake of y'all life, bro. But God rest that lady's soul, and I hope justice is served. You know, I hope justice is met at the end of the day. Because if this man beat that case, that's gonna be crazy as fuck. And we all gonna know it. Don't let that man out. Let that man, he need to sign a sex offender wager. I call that shit a wager. I'm slow. Yeah, I can check it out after I'm done reacting to the videos I got real quick. I got a few on the itinerary that I gotta attack real quick. Why do so many celebrities? I have no fucking clue. Sick individuals, I tell you. Sick individuals. Yeah, I ain't probably gonna look at all 8, but I'm gonna skim through. What do YouTube? Welcome to Hip Hop World. It's your boy Poppa Benji. We're back with another visual today. Yeah, I know these visuals get very critical. Without further ado, God is good, and God bless every single one of y'all with the most positivity and prosperity in your aura. Be sure to take the time out to join that membership and subscribe on that YouTube, that Twitch, and join that Discord family. I really appreciate y'all. Welcome to Hip Hop World and welcome to the Mafia, man. Grab some Zasapok, whatever y'all need to relax, and let's get it going. We got 8 reckless police chases caught on a dash cam, man. Let's lock it in, family.
From a suspect in Arkansas who rammed a cop on Christmas, and a wintry chase through Minnesota that ended with taser prongs, to a pair of Latvian teenagers who thought they could outrun the police, and so much more. Here are 8 reckless police chases caught on dashcam.
TBI gives us
On February 20th of 2026, officers on patrol in Madison, Arkansas observed what they believed to be a drunk driver in a white Ford F-150.
Oh, he's a
the
drunk
officers
driver.
attempted a traffic stop, but this guy didn't plan on going quietly.
You gotta look at Disney Channel back then and Nickelodeon and shit.
Jump in.
He's still rolling, he's still rolling, he's still rolling.
Hang on his ass.
TBI again, somebody's going. TBI.
Still going, he's still
He's still rolling in the ditch.
Where at?
How many pits does it take to stop a criminal, man? I tell you, people be just going and going and going for no reason, bro. He probably think he can get out of there because he on a 4-wheeler, huh?
He's taking back off the 334 westbound.
You worship it, you are one.
We got a county in front. And then a county.
County, I don't. TBI.
Despite 2 well-placed TVIs, the suspect continued fleeing down Route 334. That's when a clueless civilian nearly crashed head-on into our dashcam officer, forcing him to cut right and almost sideswipe another cop. Please, if you see lights and sirens coming, slow down, pull over, and let them pass. Don't be like this guy.
Okay, AI narrator.
We're passing Willfire. We're passing Willfire right now.
I'm primary.
How the hell the inside of the bumper pop out? The inside of the bumper pop out and hanging. That's crazy. What a nice pickup truck going to waste for the wrong use.
One some ditch.
What the hell?
He's taking, okay, wrong.
This motherfucker is really trying to get away.
Rosser on the lead, Rosser. Heavy force on Rosser. Coming up to, that department, some full stop sign, heavy force on the Rosser. Stay behind state. Calm down. All right, county 15 on 2. County 15 on 2. We're coming into the curve on the roster.
They gonna get him? But they gonna get him. But when? Wow.
Each 2.
They're still Russell.
Hey, oh, he just ran.
Oh! Oh! Is this a ride along? Is this a ride along? Who the hell is this? What the fuck is this? Hey, who are you? Where's your ID? Where's your badge? Freddie got out the car like. Get your ass back. Get your ass back in the car.
The suspect was arrested and identified as Jonathan Howard. Inside his truck, police found 12 aluminum cans of alcohol, many of them open and partially consumed. That explains his behavior at the hospital when the aggressive drunk kicked one of the deputies. He was arrested and charged with fleeing, DUI, refusal to submit, possession of an open container, and 2 counts of aggravated assault.
Hello?
Little knock rock.
Nothing says Merry Christmas quite like a high-speed chase courtesy of the Arkansas State Police. This time, officers were dispatched to a home in North Little Rock, where a man in a ski mask was seen jumping fences and acting suspiciously. Around 11:30 a.m., an officer spotted a man walking around a storage facility who matched the suspect's description. That's when he jumped into a silver Kia, which turned out to be his getaway car.
Wow!
Get to me.
Come on, bro.
Oh! Oh!
Charles 23, ran my car. It's going on ward.
Charles, so you got me that ranking ran Charles 23 call.
Damn! This motherfucker's crazy. That was some real GTA shit just now. Brody did a whole reverse spin and put it back in drive and pull. Well, he hit the officer first, but he still got away. All the way down the street. Look at it.
Yes, sir. We have views coming to you.
Officer got to be having a panic attack.
Hey, they're turning by Golden Corral.
Silver passenger car. They ran Charles 23. You talked about 2 times blackmail. Been on West Commercial going towards the church. Speed 51. Looks like they're going to make a left going towards the
This exclusive scenes from GTA 6. That's a fact, Justin.
Charles, they ran for stop. That's the victim. They ran the officer with the car. You know. They just took the grass going towards the McCain home. Speed 20.
Yo, he taking these motherfuckers on a merry-go-round.
They got severe damage to their vehicle.
That's all them fucking donuts and coffee he drinking. Can't breathe.
Make it right. Speed 22.
That low ass Kia. He think he getting away too.
The suspect's wanton disregard for human life forced the pursuing officers to radio the ASP. They needed a trooper to come and pit maneuver them before someone got hurt.
Coming up to the red light.
But you not pit certified?
North Hill, they're continuing through the red light. Speed 41. No traffic. They just made a left on Crestwood. Charles 2, how many years do I have?
You crazy, Justin.
Just made a left on Randolph going towards the speed 8. Footbill.
Get that one. Pop.
Stop, you be big. Stop, you be big.
Yo, fat ass.
Over here. Go.
No, we get us out there. You want to get him out.
This nigga is so lazy. That's the laziest officer I ever seen. Motherfucker, hop that fence. You lazy leg motherfucker.
All right, we got one going northbound. Black male, dreads, black hoodie.
You're gonna get dog bit! Bro, you better stop me! I haven't did nothing. You better stop.
I haven't did nothing. That nigga jumped over the car, came back the same way. Idiot. Idiot, bro.
Bro, he had a gun on me. He had a gun on me, bro. You better roll over. I'm dead serious. I don't got nothing to do with it. You better roll over. I will. Put your hands on your back. I don't got nothing on me. Put your hands on your back, and you're gonna get tased. You done? Yeah, I ain't do nothing. I didn't even do nothing. I run.
That's just so funny as a bitch. I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing,
bro. I swear I ain't here put a gun in my hand. Shut the f up. Put a gun in my hand, bro. You done?
Police identified the front
nigga hit him with 1,000 volts.
Passenger and the man they were originally looking for as Dontarius Taylor. His reckless getaway driver was also captured and identified as Ricardo Labari. Despite one accusing the other of holding a weapon to his head, both men sat in the back of the same squad car.
How could y'all? So either both of y'all said y'all both held a gun to each other's head. That's crazy work.
Looking awfully friendly as they plotted their escape.
Fucking rats.
Aggravated robbery, fleeing, assault on the police officer, which I never hit the nigga on the blood. He hit me in my face like 5 times on the blood just to get me to jump over the leg.
5 times on the blood.
Shit. And shit, I had to figure it out trying to pop these in because I was walking to run out that shit.
Back near where the chase began, police found
this nigga still trying. Brody is still trying to run. Pack that shit up, bro. You're caught. It's over with.
Several baggies of cocaine. Another officer on the scene identified Mr. Taylor as the prime suspect in a recent theft. In the end, both men were arrested and charged with a long list of crimes, including possession of a controlled substance, fleeing, and aggravated assault. When officers asked Mr. Taylor why he fled, he smiled and said, "I always run from cops."
Slow as hell.
62, no traffic approaching.
That gotta be the slowest answer to fucking have. Wow.
Backyard.
As you enter the dump.
Watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it. Get out of the car.
On February 25th of 2026, police in Taylor, Michigan got word of a reckless driver in their area. The woman had already fled from local cops 3 different times. Now, she was calling 911
we dealing with a lady?
Over and over again, claiming that she had a weapon and was going to open fire on the police.
Jesus.
We're going 70 miles an hour. We're eastbound heading.
Why do everybody be bothering the y'all just these motherfuckers like this not even no real incident, bro. You literally called the police and fucked with them. And said you was gonna fire at the police, bro. If nobody responded to your ass, you probably would have went home, lady. Looking for attention. Sit your ass down. Go watch a movie.
Approaching HRD. No plane.
411, what are they trying to stop?
You guys call it K9 please.
Taylor, just for speed. Alright. We're turning South Walk Road, South Walk Road. I'm waiting.
And I'm arresting everybody. Fuck that.
Still southbound wall, 62, no traffic approaching. Good.
Taylor, what it do, man?
Southbound approaching South Huron, 90 miles an hour, no traffic.
The suspect kept her foot on the gas as she fled. Eventually, she came upon a slow-moving truck, and for a moment, it looked like she might stop. Unfortunately, suspects like her rarely do.
She bad, bad. She bad, bad. W chat, man.
No plate, busted passenger window.
Thank y'all for definitely, man, checking out. W Erica too, man. Glad she here.
Terminating lead car. Following normal traffic, still got hazards on. Continuing through Willow. South through Willow, not chasing.
I want like a Toyota.
It's continuing with hazards on.
Forerunner.
She just turned west on Ash. Again, I'm going normal traffic.
You can hear the defeat in the officer's voice. He doesn't want to let this maniac get away, but catching her isn't worth the risk to public safety. He stayed behind the suspect, but didn't continue the chase. That's when she started slowing down and letting him catch up, almost like she was baiting the cops to chase her. Eventually, she turned down a dirt road and pulled into somebody's driveway. Maybe she was willing to give herself up after all.
What the hell?
Backyard!
Did she ram through the gate?
She just drove through a yard, took somebody's fence out. We are westbound on Ash, heading towards Clark, dead end towards Clark.
She tore through somebody's fence, bro. Oh my God. Bro, y'all know how much those fences be, bro? Jesus Christ, bro. I hope somebody's paying for that. I hope somebody's paying for that, bro.
The chase led the police to the local landfill, where officers lost sight of the woman amid the garbage heaps.
I hope somebody paying for that shit, bro. I swear.
She got down on foot, we're launching canine. I don't know where she went.
How did y'all lose her? How did y'all lose her, bro? L cops, man. Everybody, all the officers getting suspended. Give me your badge.
I'm not 100%.
Fuck is this, Area 51?
We're still driving.
Back here, she's going up the hill, back here.
Yeah, turn around.
Fuck. Where is she going? This the most GTA scene I ever seen, bro. She done went to the wild desert of GTA 5, y'all. Where the fuck is the angle here? She's baiting the cops. I swear to God, she keeps slowing down, letting the cop catch up and excelling. She having fun. She is having the time of her fucking life, y'all. This doesn't make no sense to me. You too grown for this shit. How you catch a rush off of this? What town is this? Somebody mom is doing the police dirty. This in Michigan. I swear to God, Rosie. Rose, I feel the same way. Probably a meth head.
Copy, headed to the right. 360, stand by and take you around. They're in the dump, trying to get to the vehicle still. I think some coverage in the road.
Coming back down, look out. Almost struck K9, almost struck K9.
The chase went back downhill, where one wrong move could send...
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's exactly what I'm saying, bro. This motherfucker has no end goal, no destination, bro. Where are you going? Where are you going, bro? Let's hope she don't fall off the cliff part.
The suspect rolling end over end down a mountain of trash. Thankfully, there was only one way out, and the journey back down was long enough for landfill workers to position their vehicles by the exit, effectively creating a bulldozer roadblock.
What the fuck?
Sorry, you be careful. She's trying to ram us.
Coming back out the gate. Coming back out the gate.
Back out the gate.
They got it blocked. They got it blocked.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Get out! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Unlock the door! Unlock the door! Open the door! Open the door! Watch out! Watch it! Watch it! Watch it! Watch it! Get out of the car! Get out of the car now! Get out!
Weak ass hand, boy.
Watch your gun.
Boy, your hand's weak as fuck, bro. Break that glass, my nigga. Break that shit. Use your right arm. Use your, no, let me stop.
Watch your gun.
Use your stroke arm, man. Use your stroke arm, man. Now you be beating all late at night, man. Come on,
What does
officer.
she got? She has her hands in there. Open the door! The door right now!
But this motherfucker got a bulletproof window?
Hands up right now!
My bad, Taylor.
Yo!
The fuck up.
Flip her over, flip her over, flip her over. Watch her for weapons. Watch her for weapons.
The woman, later identified
Man, hit her ass with them 1,000 volts, man. Hit her ass with 1,000 volts.
as 54-year-old Stacy Sears.
Oh my God, what is this? What is this? It looked like she ate something sour or ate something bitter. Who is this? This was the one? She ate that meth. She didn't even smoke it. She ate it. Like a granola bar. Nasty motherfucker. She be sprinkling that shit on her granola bar and shit.
Was arrested and charged with fleeing police, carrying a concealed weapon, misuse of emergency telephone service, and reckless driving. According to reports, she had placed over 24 calls to 911, threatening to hurt local officers. It's unclear what set her off that day. Maybe someone back home forgot to take out the trash.
That's funny. They gonna be clipping the shit out of me. That shit gonna be crazy.
It was January 21st of 2025. A bolo, or be on the lookout, for a black 2021 BMW X5 had just gone out in Miami-Dade County, Florida. The vehicle had recently fled from the local sheriff's office. Thankfully, these Florida Highway Patrol officers didn't plan on giving the suspects a second chance.
Yeah, y'all funny as hell.
Driver, put your hands out the window. Lower all the windows. Driver, lower all the windows.
Not the BMW.
Driver, lower all the windows. Driver, lower all the windows.
Oh my goodness. They going quite fast, huh? In the BMW X5. Because you got the officer on the right side. Get off the car right now. Like he got that fire, like he really gonna hit some shit. 1119. Say less, Taylor. You all on them people long. All of them folks long. Where the fuck is my phone?
FHP troopers stayed behind the suspect's vehicle as he turned down several residential streets. They eventually wound up back on the main road, at which point the BMW tried losing the cops in a local shopping center.
Oh shit, what the hell? I'm glad you got out there safe. That sound lit though, I ain't gonna lie. Somebody said that they slow as fuck.
The chase grew more dangerous with every near miss. Traffic was getting congested
Oh, say that. I
and the
forgot about the
pursuit was
bar.
barreling right toward it. Sooner or later, these suspects are going to hurt themselves, or worse, somebody else.
Yeah, 10-4.
23, we'll check with aviation.
Hey, where did we go?
Damn, my nigga. You thirsty, officer. Officer, you thirsty as fuck.
27 Avenue, eastbound Utopia. 10-4 coming back to 27 Avenue.
This motherfucker ran into mad traffic. Brody ran into mad traffic though. I'm not gonna lie, that's mad traffic, bro. Wouldn't that be a terrible spot to run into at the moment, huh?
He's gonna pull. Probably gonna come back out to 270, Alex.
I'm here at the light.
The traffic pileup allowed the suspects to get away. Luckily, a few detailed callouts and a helicopter overhead helped the cops keep track of
boy, oh boy, what would y'all do without that helicopter? Boy, y'all done lost y'all suspect. Oh my God, bruh. Imagine if y'all ain't have that. Y'all would have been cooked.
Where they might have gone.
I'm getting the ball ready right now, Justin.
They haven't broke the box finally. That's why there's a box at that 49. He's going on margin 51.
I've been smoking all day. I've been high all day.
All three suspects fled on foot, forcing their way into different homes in the neighborhood. Thankfully, the cops tracked them down before they got away for good. The driver was identified as
fucking criminals. We got Rod Wave from Timo at the end.
Tyron Wadley. His passengers, Christian Wook and Taiwan Jackson, were also arrested.
WCD.
While canvassing the area, police recovered a Glock handgun that one of the suspects had tossed into a trash can. Based on where it was found and where Mr. Wadley was apprehended, they believed he was the one holding it. In the end, all three were charged with fleeing, eluding, and trespassing. Mr. Wadley was also charged with possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. On January 6th of 2022, ASP Trooper Jacob Bird received word of a white Audi fleeing local police in Alexander, Arkansas. Moments later, he spotted the suspect speeding down I-30 south of Little Rock. The driver stepped on the gas as soon as he saw the lights and sirens. He'd already escaped the local cops, but this is Trooper Bird we're talking about, the undisputed champion of the high-speed pit maneuver.
I don't know that nigga. I don't know him. You probably do. I don't fucking know him. Talking about some undisputed pit champion. Yeah, let's see. Oh, you know about Officer Bird? Okay, my bad. Okay, chat know about Officer Bird. My bad, Officer Bird. Said Officer Bird don't play. Officer Bird do this shit. Oh, really? Brody famous on State Boys? That Brody probably like, yeah, I'm about to get me one. I'm about to get me a video on YouTube. We going viral today.
Straight across. Get back on 30.
Definitely
Getting on and
ass.
off the highway didn't accomplish much. In fact, it only allowed another officer to join the chase behind Trooper Bird. Speeds reached upwards of 125 miles per hour as the chase burned down I-30. At least the suspect was courteous enough to use his turn signals.
just don't want a motherfucker to get hurt around here.
Oh, that's crazy, Tanya. Already got a pit compilation? Crazy.
And that's the 530 still eastbound. Tire mile around.
Trooper Bird
I played
backed
Resident
off
Evil
as the chase entered the
last
construction
month.
zone.
I mean, 2
as
months
much
ago.
as he'd like to catch this guy, doing so isn't worth the risk to public safety. That's when a semi-truck cut the suspect off and slowed the chase down. Maybe Bird can use this window to end it before things get out of hand.
Boy, I thought Bird wasn't about to do nothing for a second. Okay. Yeah, Requiem was the best one. I played both scenes. Both ended.
We're down to one lane. There you go. Please put the front of everything, man.
Don't let the nigga go.
Going on Broadway, eastbound.
He missed his chance. Lady was acting scary as fuck.
We're in the closed lanes on 30. I'm backing off.
I fuck with Leon though. Leon part went crazy. Very good jump scares. Swear to God, Leon was Aura Farmer.
Trooper Bird raced to catch back up with the suspect now that they were clear of the construction zone. The suspect may have been able to blend in with traffic had he not forgotten to turn off his blinker.
Dumbass.
I'm past the gate.
This shit getting crazy.
Turning left. Turning left. He's coming to a stop. He's turning left onto West 8th Avenue.
You got it for you.
Show me your
Yo, this nigga put his hands up fast as fuck. Everybody say, what you on the phone making a call, bro? Buddy said,
Show me your Do not move! Do not move! Do not move! Keep your hands
yeah, we're gonna try and get to both of them tonight.
Step out of the car! Step out!
Damn.
Who do you
Weak ass officers couldn't even put him down.
think he was on the phone with when Trooper Bird finally spun him out? His friend? His mother? Maybe his bail bondsman? The suspect was arrested and identified as Balil Owens. He was booked into county jail, but released the next day on bond. He skipped his February court date and was rearrested in March for fleeing and failure to appear. He was eventually found guilty of both charges and sentenced to 3 years in prison.
People passing on right shoulder. Passing 178. take pit.
I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. Damn.
On March 15th of 2023, police in Hinckley, Minnesota were called to investigate reports of a reckless Chevy Impala. According to several 911 callers, the driver was weaving between lanes and appeared to be tweaking out behind the wheel. It wasn't long before police found the suspect heading south on I-35. They hoped he'd pull over once the lights and sirens came on, but this driver had other ideas.
Oh, wow.
123 blue. Speeds at 73. Still not stopping. Right lane. Moderate traffic.
W follow. W follow.
Catch nail, Jack 1.
Just passing the 180 exit. Speeds at 71.
Copy.
123 blue.
Brody is not going very fast. I can visually see that.
Speeds are 77 still. He's still in the right lane. Late traffic. Got him boxed in right now.
I'm going to pit him. Pit certified or not, they're going to have to suspend me. Fuck that. I'm going to take them off. Take him out.
Copy. Speed 77. Blue flags, Chicago, and...
Shoot his tires all out.
Copy, braking. I think he's down.
Nah, let me stop.
Vehicle at its right blink around for a second.
Like, are they trying to box him in?
Speeds at 56.
Speeds 56.
Vehicle braking.
Keep pulling out there.
Blow the shit out them tires.
Vehicle passing on the right shoulder. Passing 178. Speeds picking up.
Speeds picking up. Down from my marker 178.
The suspect escaped the rolling box-in and pulled ahead of police. Clearly, they'd have to rely on more aggressive tactics to get this guy stopped. They're just lucky that nobody else seems to be on the road right now.
Speeds at 80. 173 southbound. Light traffic.
Oh, you got the 6 right here.
Yeah, that's a crazy name.
Good sticks, both on the left side.
I just read it. I actually have a Chevy Impala, but my shit gold. So I want to actually see how far he get in this shit, because them shits don't go that fast. Well, they do, but not that fast.
Got the 162, you got a couple sets.
Down to 76 at 170.
Slow on the lady.
I love my car. Nah, you gotta get me on. You gotta get your own. Oh, W sticks.
Another set of good sticks, all 4 on that one.
With all 4 tires popped, the suspect's chances of escape plummeted to 0%. The cops can either wait for his tires to deflate or use the dip in speed to catch up and pit him off the road.
Westbound, Jackman Lake Road.
After you, what year was the Chevy Malibu? Because I hated 2010s. They had electronic power steering.
Westbound, we'll take Lake Road. Westbound, we'll take
Go Chevy Expeditions. It's a little light, nice ride.
Appear to be going flat.
Little light, nice ride. Nah, let me stop. I want to get an SUV.
Westbound, passing fairway.
I'm gonna drop it in the Discord for y'all.
Westbound.
Let y'all see how I look.
Passing fairway.
Oh, a 1999 Malibu? Ooh!
He's losing that front tire, Josh.
I gotta go with one of these.
Emerald, still westbound, speeds are 55.
I'll go with one of these cars.
Copy, passing Emerald.
Till I upgrade.
That front passenger tire is gone now.
Oh, 99 Malibu. Oh, knocked the tire off that motherfucker.
Attempt to pit.
Jumping pit.
Get him!
We're down to 30 now. Copy, down to 30.
Yo, sometimes when a car get damaged within the pursuit, bro, it just hurts my heart.
Approaching Brunswick. Copy, Brunswick.
That shit just lost $2,000 in value. Oh my God. Toyota Corolla W. Definitely reliable. Did they get him? He's still driving. Excuse me.
Still westbound, no traffic, speeds are 35.
Despite being down 4 tires, a tail light, and most of his rear bumper, the suspect refused to give up. At this point, the cops will have to wait for his entire car to fall to pieces. Even then, he'll probably just keep running on foot.
Shit, the car don't work. That don't mean my legs don't work. Yo, I swear to you, this is one strong ass car, y'all.
Potential contact. Turn on the Kenneville Lane Road. Cars.
Hell nah, fuck that. I ain't walking 8 hours. Not if I can get a car. Fuck that. This motherfucker got out and ran too.
Turn on the Kenneville Lane Road. Cars around.
What the fuck? Oh!
3100, 3130, 3112. State Patrol's got a pursuit coming our way. Kegma Road going westbound.
Aye! They tased his ass, right? They tased his ass right and he got straight. That was funny as fuck right there.
Chevy Impala, license plate of Henrytown, Adams 369.
That was funny.
Driver believed to be on drugs or alcohol. Got a backpack.
That was actually funny as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. That was funny.
Doing a lot of movement in the car. I believe the car is going on.
Walked to work with one shoe. That's crazy.
To give us a heads up.
The suspect was arrested and identified as 27-year-old Aaron Elias Davis. As they interacted with him, the officers noticed clear signs of intoxication, which backed up previous 911 calls about him tweaking out on meth. They confirmed.
Yeah, he definitely looked like he's a heavy user. He looked like a heavy user, and then he began bumps on his face and just pick them off.
Which backed up previous 911 calls about him tweaking out on meth. They confirmed that theory when a search of Aaron's vehicle uncovered a pipe with methamphetamine residue.
Ah, you nasty motherfucker, huh?
They also found 2 large bags containing 836 grams of marijuana. Records revealed that
Damn, that boy was getting high as a kite, boy.
Aaron's driving privileges had been 86 grams. They also found 2 large bags containing 836 grams of marijuana.
836 grams, bro. That's 2 P's right there, isn't it?
Records revealed that Aaron's driving privileges had been revoked after multiple DUIs.
That nigga was driving with 2 P's in the car.
In 2022, 2021, and 2016. He also had several controlled substance charges dating back to 2013. Some people simply never learn.
That's crazy, bro. We're gonna check out this last one, family.
August 19th of 2020. Police officers in Latvia were called to investigate a black BMW stopped on the side of the highway. It looked like they were out of gas, as the woman was filling the tank with a can when the officer arrived. That's when their behavior suddenly changed. The man hurried to close his trunk, and both teens scrambled into the car. Obviously, these kids had something to hide.
Hey, stop! Motherfucker, you forgot to close your tank, your gas thing. Why? Fuck that. I ain't walking 8 hours for nobody job. They can shut them 8 hours up they ass. You shut that 8 hours up there. I quit. I ain't even going. The microphone has to be damaged or something. This is like a video game area. See, there's motherfuckers that don't even know where they even going. He don't even know where he going. Where you going, dude? Where you going?
The suspects retreated back the way they came. That's when another officer whipped around.
Cause the nigga didn't even know where he was about to go, bro. Brody got lost, ran into a dead end, and still got out of the dead end to get out the other way. Y'all should have blocked them off, bro.
On the lead car and attempted to run them off the road.
Oh shit, the officer sliding in the BMW too? They both sliding in foreigns, fucking up taxpayer dollars. Where this at? Latvia police, where is this? Ooh! That nigga was thirsty.
The driver.
Brody was thirsty for a fucking pit maneuver. Brody ran into a ditch.
Driver fled on foot after crashing, but he didn't make it very far. The pop you hear at the end was a warning shot fired into the air, at least according to the Latvian Interior Ministry. According to this 1992 document about police laws in Latvia, a police officer has the right to use a firearm to give a warning signal or to summon help. As it turns out, the young driver didn't have a license, and the plates on the back of the BMW were fake. It's unclear whether the car was stolen, but it sure looked that way.
Damn. That's crazy as fuck, man. Big W's to these reckless police chases caught on dash cam. Big W's, man. Make sure y'all drop a like and sub, and make sure y'all join that Discord, that Twitch, and subscribe on that YouTube family. God bless you all. All right. I think it's one. I think the one Goku set was like 3 minutes. I gotta I'm gonna send it to you once cause I gotta take a picture of it. I don't think I got it fresh. I probably had to look through my phone to see where the hell that my shit about to die too. Phone about to die. See if I got a picture of my car real quick too. But it's the same. It's a gold Impala. But I'm gonna make sure I send it. If I don't send it in there tonight, I'm gonna send it through on the Discord. Yeah, I think a little Goku, bro. I think his video like 3 minutes or so. I think it's a Poppy playtime or something. I'm not sure.
We've got eyes on 1170. He's heading south along the utility vehicle route. What exactly do we do here?
Okay, give us a sec. We're gonna try.
Nah, big W's. We got 605 followers on the Twitch as well. That's a big W. We on our road to 1,000 followers on Twitch. I really appreciate y'all in there as well.
I'm off at the crossing up ahead. Keep him from getting onto public roads. Keep tailing him for now, and keep us updated.
Big W's. Yeah, I gotta get back in my gaming bag. I'm gonna definitely find a couple games to run through and have a little gaming segment too.
Okay, we see him. Brace yourselves, everyone.
The fuck was that? What the fuck just happened? Oh, is that? Oh shit! I said, where the fuck he come from? I see over there. Man, you gonna have to shake, man. What's up? What's up, Scrap? I have no clue. The fuck? Oh shit, bruh. Damn, they getting tortured by this fucking whatever it is. He got his ass deleted just now, boy. What the hell? Which Poppy playtime is this though? Is this this Poppy playtime, right? Or is this just a clip? I ain't gonna lie. I might check out Poppy Playtime. We gonna have definitely more games coming through that we gonna play this coming May as well. You feel me? We gonna start off this week with a couple new games too. Cause I'm getting closer and closer to stuff. Papa, these nuts on your chin, man. Is this in the game? I might need that link again. I might need that link again real quick, Justin. Nah, I'm gonna definitely find a game to play. One of the games I want to play too is the Spider-Man 2 game. I want to rethrow that on my channel. It's an old game, but I still want to make sure that I get some gameplay and beat it and throw it on my gaming channel and shit. It's still a few games that I got on my mind that I gotta download and put to the side. That vent scene, you ain't ready. That's chapter 1. Let me open up Steam real quick. Cause how much is it? How much is it? It's free. Part 1 free. I think this part 1. I think they got all the parts on Steam. They're gonna have all the parts on Steam for sure. I am gonna speed them up just a little bit because I don't know this channel really.
All right, we're here at the 1858 Garnet House Hotel. I'll be here in broad daylight, and I just can't get out of here fast enough. There was a man named John Warren who supposedly axe murdered a lady, and he was staying in the attic. It was his rented room. But there's also blood stains on the ceiling above you if you've focused in on the splatter marks here.
So there's 2 different spirits here that are very mean, and one's the cowboy that ran the women of the night, and the other one is the creeper.
This is a painting that someone did of what they saw here. We call him the Grinner.
I just get the feeling like if you could actually physically harm somebody, you would.
On tonight's episode, we're at one of the most haunted buildings in the state of Kansas.
I don't think you're human.
Take a look in the back. I'm standing there.
Are you up there in the attic?
No! Oh my God! I have been to so many places, but nothing compares to this.
Would you say that was your scariest paranormal experience?
Ever.
Yeah.
Because this place is
Welcome to the haunted house, guys.
You know, sent supposedly ghosts to people's houses just from watching the live stream. And they were able to tell me, you know, what it looked like that they were seeing, and it was matching everyone else's thing. So watching this, just you know, you're taking part in it, you know, just as a viewer, and you know, we appreciate that. But yeah, you should always use caution. Like if you're
Viewers who watch the following footage may be subjected to a violent haunting in their own home. The producers of the film are not responsible for any harm, haunting, or damage caused by watching this film. Shame on you, Justin. Shame on you, Justin. They said subjected to violent hunting in their own home. Don't nobody think they don't think you ghost watchers. Don't think you Ghostbusters in this motherfucker.
doing this stuff because you don't know what you're getting into.
So you feel like if someone was watching this video, one of the spirits from this place could potentially follow them into their home?
I have at least 4 or 5 emails from people that I've never met who've never been here that claim that it did. And 3 of those people drew me an image of what they saw. And these people were in different parts of the country, and the images were all a match for the most part. Big smile, ear to ear, razor sharp teeth.
On tonight's episode of The Paranormal Files, we're at one of the most haunted buildings in the state of Kansas, the Garnet House Hotel.
The hotel has now been ranked among the most haunted hotels in the country.
Are we supposed
They got crazy music.
Or, I'm not sure. Well, this building was a hotel that saw a number of deaths, and an infamous serial killer who happened to be a woman was imprisoned here when the building served as a jail.
Yeah, before we start this off, because I don't give a fuck about what he talking about. God blessed us all with the most positivity and prosperity in your aura. Perish all negativity, known and unknown, around us, surrounding us, wishing to do us any type of harm in our household. Allow us to be strong and motivated and positive. Allow us to banish all negativity, all evil dwellers, anything looking to do harm against us, perish them. And allow God to bring the light into our life. Let's do this.
It's in the attic above me where an axe murderer supposedly lived at the time of the murder. And when he was arrested, he was dragged violently from the attic above, taken to the jail in town, and hanged after a short, unfair trial. So join us tonight as we finish our series here in Kansas at a truly haunted location. I'm Colin Brown, and you're watching The Paranormal Files. Okay, everybody, tonight we have a very, very special investigation. We're here in Garnet, Kansas.
I mean, the ones that are really cooked is these guys. They the ones doing it. If anybody gonna get cooked first, it's gonna be them. They taking that shit directly to their house. Y'all going over there tampering with shit. I ain't worried about shit.
Kansas to investigate the Garnet House Hotel.
That was Dark Fury.
In the back seat, we have a very special guest. Mary.
No, actually, it was either Dark Fury or my boy Spec. Shout out Dark Fury or my boy Spec. They've been dropping crazy subs through. Whoever been dropping subs as well, I really appreciate y'all. Whoever been subbed up with Prime, I appreciate y'all as well. We are at 28 subs on the Twitch as well, man. Let's get to 50. And then roll to 100, man. Let's get to these subs, man.
Hey, Mama Smooth. Mama Smooth is finally back. So we got almost the whole family. Yeah. Only missing my sister.
Shit.
And Courtney, obviously. But we have Courtney.
You wasn't either, bro.
That counts for something.
Shit. We all humans.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of stories from other investigators about this place, about it being really, really active.
I don't even think I would want to be part of a paranormal investigation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I've heard so much about this house, about it being like insanely haunted.
Yeah, I mean, this is widely known by paranormal researchers to be one of the most haunted places here in all of Kansas. Yeah, I'm excited for tonight. This has been high on my list of places to investigate because the history is crazy, guys. Murders, serial killers, all in this house. It's a small house with a dark reputation.
You think you'll last? You crazy?
Holy shit.
Well, it's interesting how there's an empty lot in between that house and that house.
So it's too cursed, then tear the other house down. Wow, look at that.
It just looks creepy.
Yes, it does. It looks tilted almost.
It does.
Yeah, it is.
Once you look at the house and start having scary doubts already, that's when you cooked yourself, because you already bringing that adrenaline rush to your heart. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, look at that wall. Yeah. Yeah, this place, I'm telling you online,
be like,
everybody who's watching. The
You
history is
know
about
when
to
you
blow
get that
your
nervous feeling.
mind. Wow.
Especially for just this small structure.
Yeah.
You know.
And I mean, it's a small town that we're in. There's what, 2, 3 restaurants? No offense to the people of Garnett.
Then there's probably more than 2 or 3.
But when we looked it up, there was only 3 open.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to buckle in tonight. This is our last investigation of the trip. We're so glad to have my mom here.
Yes.
And,
No, that's true.
Yeah.
Dude, here we are.
That's true. You can definitely watch stuff and without accepting
It just has that look of haunted house. If you can imagine a haunted house, this is, I think, what you would imagine.
And it's the spooky season.
Yeah, welcome to spooky season. Ooh. Okay, guys, let's do this, fam. Yes,
Ain't that a motherfucker? We had no idea what was coming. They so happy. Ooh-wee.
Tucked deep in the heart of Kansas lies a building that was scarier than I could ever have imagined it to be. The Garnet House Hotel. Now, this is a place that recently people have been talking about. I've heard of this place, but I'd never been. And I wish I would have visited earlier, because I'm swear to God, guys, honest here about
Justin, do they do more stuff like this in more houses, or was this the only one?
This had to be the most intense investigation we've ever done. When it comes to poltergeist activity, things moving, noises, I mean, this was immediate. This was happening during the tour. Everybody there, all 6 people during the tour saw these things happen, and all 4 of us that were filming saw everything happen.
That's why we have a guide.
This place is straight out of a nightmare. This is something that we wanted to do a more historical investigation, and this turned into literally a scream fest, like you're watching a horror movie or listening to people on a theme park ride. Get ready, buckle up. This one really...
This one we have a guide.
So the Garnet
God is good.
Never really heard anything about this place. But at the end of the day, this had to be the scariest night of my whole life. We've done Crescent, we've done Penhurst, we've done Sally. I mean, we've done all of these super, super haunted places. But I never in my life had been this terrified.
This shit
so
crazy.
The first thing we wanted to do that evening was interview the owner and his son and see exactly what they had experienced in the home. And let me tell you, Justin has so many stories. He didn't even tell us a third of them. And it's just so convincing hearing it from him and his son, Austin. I mean, these guys have lived there, they breathe this, they know what's happening, and they know that these things are capable of doing some incredible stuff. Get ready, because this tour just might blow your mind.
All right, we're here at the 1858 Garnet House Hotel, and I'm Justin Spurrier.
I'm so scared,
the co-owner
guys.
Of this place. This is my son Austin, and we come here as much as we can. Like, this place is phenomenal as far as history and paranormal activity. So I would say, like, this hands down my favorite place. I know I'm a little biased. Like, I
agree.
Been a lot of places,
100%.
but this one is the one that has proved itself to me as far as poltergeist activity and EVPs and shadows and footsteps. It's kind of had everything. So I'm glad you guys are here.
Me too.
I can't. We got to get into it.
1858. It was built by Colonel D.W. Houston, and it was built as a home. It was the first home in the area that was a stick-built home. Like, everything else was log cabins prior to this. And it was the highest point of elevation here. So it was chosen for that reason. Like, the colonel, he picked a big hill here in the area, and he built this home. And within less than a year, his wife says, I want out of here. Now, she said it swayed in the breeze. And I'm thinking probably a storm came through. The first time they've ever built a house like this. They probably didn't know what they were doing, right? But here it is. It's still standing, and it's one of the oldest places remaining in the state of Kansas. It has a lean like this. If you look at the front of the house, I think what happened was when they built it, I think a storm hit it and it shifted it. And she's like, no, we're getting out. So they gave it to their son-in-law, who turned it into a hotel. And then they started adding on to it, continually adding on for several years. And it kind of locked that in place when they added the next part. So there's been so many different configurations. Crazy. It's hard to tell exactly what it looked like at its peak moment as a hotel. But I know that they did separate it into 3 separate pieces, and scattered them around the property. And one of them is right over here behind you. That would have been a part that kind of jetted out from this side. And behind this, which was the horse stables, the original horse stables is now our garage, there was another home, and they tore that down the week we bought this. And we didn't find out that it was actually part of this, or else we would have tried to get that, because we really want to preserve and try to save these places. So the way this
trying to save. These motherfuckers is crazy. They want to buy and save haunted houses. I mean, it's not nothing wrong with that though. There's definitely nothing wrong with that. But once you get the spirit going to your house and tampering with you, like it's okay to have it like a haunted house for Halloween and shit like that. But buying it to keep is it's a little weird, you know.
The story goes was my friend Rob and I, we were trying to buy another place.
Man, demolish that motherfucker, man. Fuck that.
Places. So the way the story goes was my friend Rob and I, we were trying to buy another place, and we had all but decided we were going to buy this old schoolhouse. And we checked it out multiple times. We liked it. And then I'm on the phone with him, and I had this voice just in my other ear. It says, check again. So I looked, and then this place was suddenly available. So I'm like, we're going. You know, we went here. And standing in this room here with the realtor, the door flies open, and a little girl's voice kind of walks through the room, and I just see the tears forming on the realtor's face, but she's still talking. And I'm like, you heard that, didn't you? And she says, yeah, she heard it. And I was like, we'll take it. That's all we needed. We'll take it. So we got it, and it was a journey that we never knew what we were getting into. It was packed full of stuff, but as we were cleaning the place out,
I love the spirit.
It just started proving itself to be like one of the most haunted places I've ever been.
I can vouch for that.
Yeah,
I can vouch for that. I mean,
I love the spirits as in my ancestors and stuff like that. I believe strongly in my ancestors and my African spirits and stuff like that, and my Caribbean spirits, and you know.
Anytime I get the chance to come here, I'm coming here. Doesn't matter daytime, nighttime. This place will put on the show for you guys.
Yeah,
so.
We can never guarantee anything. I've been so comfortable here at times, and then I'll be here another day in broad daylight.
If you don't got garlic on your doors, man, I don't know what you're doing.
And I just can't get out here fast enough. So the energy changes instantly, and I don't know if it's the history, because it has a very crazy history, or if it's maybe the land. This was a territorial kind of location for a lot of native tribes that were kind of aggressive, so this was the high point.
No
maybe it was
demons
used
allowed,
for sacrificial
man.
type things. I don't know. But we did find a lot of history about this house and the land, so we're kind of still going through things and uncovering the history. Do you guys want to walk through now and talk about some stuff?
Sure.
We'll show you. This is some people call it the kitchen, but it's actually, we call it the lab, the laboratory, because the most recent thing that this place was, it was a doctor's office. And we'll kind of work backwards from there, but they actually made their own medications, mixed their own medications here. X-ray machine, we had some little surgical things, but there's also blood stains on the ceiling above you. If you've focused in on the splatter marks here, you'll see there's kind of some over there. We've had one person came in and
garlic for demons too.
And they said it's definitely it looks
spirits.
like blood. So we had someone tested it out and say that they could verify that it was. I haven't went that far yet. I just know that it makes sense. So this was a surgical place, and no one eats ketchup in here, so it's probably blood. But again, someone said they did a test on it and it was. So I'm convinced. And these are the doctor's lab coats. They were his and hers. There was a man and woman doctor. They were a couple while in college at KU Med, and I heard she graduated first in her class and he was second. And then they got out of college and opened this place up in like.
I got garlic. I got garlic on top of my door. I got horseshoes on the top of my door.
1949 or something. And that's about how old this would be, somewhere around in the 40s, 50s, I think. They were here for a long time. In fact, we bought it in 2017, and they were still doing some business out of here. Now, he had passed away, and she wasn't around, but they were still paying a secretary, a bookkeeper to be here. So kind of weird to think that, it's been a doctor's office for so long, but they weren't even probably seeing patients for the last decade, but they were still coming here. And I only wonder what the secretary was thinking when she sat at the desk listening to all the crap that happens upstairs. Because this place, it's very active upstairs and down, but it seems like it's always wherever you're not. I think that's kind of the nature of most paranormal stuff anyway. It tries to play hide and seek with you. The difference is here, it'll go ahead and jump in front of you and say, all right, I'm here. And you'll...
Yeah, the paranormal act like a little mice in your house. Or a little rat running around your house. Hide where you want to hide and pop out.
Just, you'll feel it, and you don't have any time to react. There'll be dolls flying off the shelves, and it's just an experience that you're gonna have, and I think you will tonight. So let's go into this room and talk about.
That blood is crazy, by the way.
I'm trying hard not to. This was the original exterior of the original home. So from this way would have been the original home that was built.
It's another form of protection.
And for some reason, someone decided it would be okay to remove a load-bearing wall and I came back in and put these up. So that that did fix a lot of the problems that we were having. But yeah, this would have been the original portion. But this, again, would have came within maybe the next year or two after that when they started adding on to it. But this was the doctor's office entrance that he used, was this door. And then again, he had his practice this way, she had hers this way, and then the lab was over here. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, it's weird you mentioned like this door because, I mean, you were in
Oh,
here.
yeah.
You were in here. So I was looking through
This
this
is when you
mirror.
guys left, by the way. Like, we were just here just a while ago.
Looking through this mirror that we just recently brought in, we believe it has some type of attachment to it, and I was just like looking at my fit, you know. I scoot back. I scoot back. I think in the.
That's heavily understandable. That's heavily understandable.
In the back of my subconscious, I don't like this like area right here. Like, this is such an eerie spot in the location. So in the back of my subconscious, I knew I didn't like this spot. So I was scooting back, and the moment I get like right here, starting to feel very uncomfortable. I don't know if it was the screen door or what it was, but something like slammed or knocked on the door when you guys were out.
Really?
Yes. Just a while ago. So I was right at the table there, or no, I was right over here, and I didn't know what he was doing. He's a teenager. He's trying to see himself. But then, you know, I look up, I hear this boom, and then he's like running for cover. But that's what it was something here. Now, we've had other people say they've heard boots walking around on the porch. So this was not boots. This was like someone came in the door and it shut. So that I don't know if anyone else heard that.
So when you were outside, that's why I don't know if you noticed, I was walked
Already said play horseshoe with the demon is crazy.
over this way. I walked over here. I don't know if you guys noticed me, but I was walking over there.
I forgot where I got it from. I got it mad long ago.
Okay. Yeah, and I was trying to like, where is this coming from?
I said like
kind of
8 years ago.
You know, like a knock.
This is just a minute ago.
Yeah,
we were doing
okay.
the interview.
When you're doing the
I
interview,
heard that too.
And I'm like, what is that?
I try not to like
I think
say
now that I
it.
think about it, I remember hearing it.
I try not to say too much
Like
because it
there.
happens all the time,
So
and I'm used to it. But a lot of people, I gotta keep in mind, a lot of people aren't, and they don't know the normal sounds of the house, so they might assume that it is.
Yeah.
And I, for the most part, know like, oh, that was this doll that fell. I could tell, you know, by now, but what it sounds like. But what we just heard before starting this was something big fall up there. We don't even know what that is yet. So when we get there, we definitely got to look for that because it sounded heavy. Whatever
Yeah.
it was, sounded big.
You could feel it.
And I haven't really been up there since you guys left. So what happened? Like when you were up there, I don't know.
Did
But
you hear that?
I asked
big
him.
bang?
No, I heard someone react though to
Do you
something.
know the
Nah, tell me
copper
the
brass?
let me know the
It's like
experience when you
put
do it.
holes in
Oh, yeah.
on our bed. That thing completely fell over on the floor. Like, I think it was up in the corner here.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I want to start doing like Discord calls and shit like that too.
By the chimney.
When she walked in, it literally flew out in front of her there.
And that was the room that she said that like she doesn't like because that's where she got growled at in there.
That was a big bang. And so, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Those two pieces were just like, boom, big, huge commotion. She's like, oh my gosh, you know, they're right in front of her.
So I mean, I usually go around and like, you know, I'll check things to try to debunk anything.
Yeah.
But those things we've walked around them, you know, a lot, and you guys probably had already walked through there. I guess.
Well, and we did that. We
We
like,
put
what is this?
him back up and tried like
Yeah.
stomping next
It's
to him.
like solid. You know?
Yeah.
So you have to look at it again.
Yeah, and I don't have the security cams on because I
I wanna
haven't
figure
plugged
out-
it in
figure
before
out a
you guys
type of
came,
segment
because
for
we
it.
live stream usually, and I don't want that going out obviously with you guys here, so I took it off.
Shoot.
But
That would have been cool.
yeah, that would have been. But maybe it'll happen while you're here. I just maybe I don't know
Not
if you guys.
maybe, it will.
It will.
It will. It will happen. It will.
We're gonna manifest this.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. So that was. I heard what you were talking about there, but I'm so used to hearing stuff. But I've been hearing like a little voice. I hear a whisper. Like I don't know what that was.
Yeah. That was multiple.
Like footstep.
Multiple.
I heard
yes.
your voice on Twitch.
Some idiot was talking. I didn't
When
hear.
you play Poppy Playtime.
Are you waiting on us?
Damn training.
So some idiot was talking. I didn't.
That was multiple.
Like a little voice. I heard what you were talking about there, but I'm so used to hearing stuff. But I've been hearing like a little voice. I hear a whisper. Like I don't know what that was.
Yeah. That was multiple.
Like voice. I hear a whisper. Like I don't know what that was.
Yeah. That was multiple.
Like footstep.
Multiple. Yes.
Some idiot was talking. I didn't hear it. Are you waiting on us?
Damn training.
So like
It's usually a good thing.
it's usually
Yeah,
like
right,
here
exactly.
they come like every 30 minutes.
Y'all talking loud as fuck. I can't hear nothing.
Behind the doctor's coats, there's a little chain there, and I never seen it move or anything. but that's actually full of old prescriptions in there that we found in the building. So I don't usually open that up for for people because it's just too much of a liability, so we keep it locked. But the crazy thing is, I've had things go missing. A lot of people have had things go missing here. And long story short, we ended up finding 2 things that were missing behind that locked cabinet. We locked that cabinet in 2017 when we bought the place. We lost the key, so I could never get in. And then we obtained these other items that went missing, and they were in there behind a locked door that we didn't have a key for. So that's weird. Like, I don't think it's been a year since we finally discovered that, hey, there those things are. And we've had things go missing, equipment go missing, and we've had things teleport out of nowhere, just like ping pong balls that went missing. I used to set up ping pong balls, and they just all went missing. And then one day they started falling through the ceiling. Out of nowhere. And I was live streaming at the time. I can't make this up. Like, there's a ping pong ball that just fell, but there's nowhere that it was. It's been missing for a long time. They ended up finding, a buddy of mine went in the attic and found a lot of the stuff that was missing was piled up in the corner. So, I mean,
name something this place doesn't have. I mean seriously, that's
I like
crazy.
Pyramids. I hope you do. Yeah. I haven't seen anything like that in a while, but I was spending every day here. It was a draining. I was kind of addicted to the place, to be honest. Like, it draws you in. I'm like, honey, I gotta go to work. I gotta go clean this place, and I'm running audio and doing tests and experiments and trying to clean at the same time. But it kind of drained me for a number of months where I was just here every day, and so I needed to get a break. So I moved away.
Brody getting addicted to paranormal activity. That's a dangerous ball game, bro. When you starting to get addicted to that shit and wanting to go there all the time, bro, something triggering you to go there.
I don't get here as much, but I haven't seen any pyramids being built in a while.
Well, you do have one on your hat.
There you go.
Yeah, you definitely got an eye with a pyramid on there. That's some crazy shit right there, my boy.
So history-wise, though, it's been a number of things. After a hotel, it did change proprietors. It changed hands of the hotel like every 6 months to 2 years. New person, new person, new person. I find that interesting. Like, in other articles for other hotels, it seems they have the same proprietor for a long time, but yet we changed them continually. Like, were they having bad luck? So after it was a hotel, I mean, it's been a number of things. It was actually used as a schoolhouse, and as in one room you'll see upstairs, the kids had like pencil markings for their initials for where they hung their backpacks. I'm assuming that's what it is. They're still there in the closet, where they hung their book bags. It was a photography studio, at least one, if not twice, which is really interesting. And a lot of that stuff remained in the basement until we moved in and found a lot of old cameras and stuff from the 30s. It's not documented. It's hard to find documentations of brothels, but we've had locals come and tell us this was the place my great uncle went when you come home from the war, and said it was a good place for him to go, and where I'm going with this. And I'm like, you can't find that in the papers, but a lot of people said that, and it lines up with a lot of the stuff, the activity we get, that it could have been a brothel. It has been used as a jail for a woman. We call her the Black Widow murderess, Sarah Potter, who
that's crazy.
Used arsenic to poison her husband, and she served time here. Could have been more. We only found that for her, but there was no jail at the time. So
they did research on this house specifically. They research on this house.
They just kind of put him here, and she got to come down and eat dinner with everyone, and then one day she just disappeared in a mysterious buggy. And then they ended up catching her like a couple years later, and they then had a mistrial, and then she was gone again. So, but...
I say, do they go through it and start investigating places, or you said the scariest places we ever investigated? Do they just talk a little more about the stuff, the experiences?
I think she actually maybe murdered another husband or another man before that as well. If we're following the history right, we're finding all kinds of clues, and that's kind of cool just to know that it was a jail, and people had to stay here in a place like this. It was a luxurious place back then. So what kind of jail,
Yeah, we might have to end up doubling back tomorrow or some shit.
Other things.
Watch a little bit more of it.
Who lived in the attic, and I believe he was innocent. But there was a man named John Warren who supposedly axe murdered a lady just right across the street here, and he was staying in the attic. It was his rented room. He was kind of We think he was one of the freed slaves that
Escape
John
convict.
Brown, the abolitionist, had freed these slaves, and he hid them in the attic, and one of them stayed behind. I believe it was him, and seems.
Damn, boy. Damn, well, it's like once you go in that house, you just get possessed and turned into something evil, huh? Different versions of a demon.
To be like, he was a grateful guy. He stayed with the colonel and ate with his family.
As I said, more people that lived there would turn evil and killed people in there.
And all of a sudden he murdered some lady? I don't know. But the fact that he was an African American, and most of the men in town were gone at the war at the time. So they just kind of threw it on him and got a confession, and then they hanged him. And that had to have been awful, like if he didn't do that. But the fact that he was in the attic, it seems to be kind of where this originates, like where this power of energy comes from. And it just kind of comes down through the house, and it just makes you wonder
horror?
if that's, if something wasn't affecting him, maybe he did do it. Maybe he was possessed, by whatever was here on the grounds before he came. I don't know. But it's a sad story, but it's a very dark story because, there's been a lot of death that followed it. And I always wondered if it's not because of some kind of a curse, on the land or the house. We don't know. Other articles talk about a father and a son, which is really weird to say now that we've been talking about this. We've been doing the father-son thing, but they
Yeah, bro, y'all better be careful. Y'all in there, your son might get you.
They took a train up here from Chanute, which, about 40 minutes away. And when they stepped on the property, the father fell ill, and they threw him on the ground and did an emergency surgery, and it failed, and he ended up dying right in front of his son. So we got to be strong.
Yeah, I was thinking, I'm just thinking,
We're not getting.
Goku, this the video right here.
This time. That story, that hits me hard because I'm like, man, what would that young son, what was he thinking when they cut him open? But there were so many doctors here that would come from the big cities, and they would rent a room here, and they would do experimental things. Like we found newspaper clippings for miracle treatments and vapor baths and curing this and that. And it's like, that was the guy that operated on, one of those guys is who's operating on this. Probably a quack, honestly. But a lot of experimental things, we don't know how many people died here. We just know that there was at least a few, and probably a lot more than that. And then, of course, turning into a doctor's office way later, how many people, we have no idea. That's, of that number. But let's walk
I might not get the 3 hours.
Yeah.
So we know this wall,
you do want to watch it?
It definitely doesn't match anything else. They've
Definitely
removed so
go
many
for it.
things and made new walls over the years. So it's kind of like a mouse maze. But it's interesting that they
Probably not in one occurrence,
this
though.
wall, you'll notice there was a piece of a door frame still on the wall right here, where they just decided to
Probably not on one
randomly
occurrence.
leave part of a door frame when they built this. You see that there? Yeah. So who was doing these things? I don't know, but they definitely did a lot of changes. So I would love to know what the original structure would have looked like. It's my opinion, but I found that in a lot of hauntings, when you go chopping places up and doing that, it kind of gets to be when you see things going through walls and it don't make sense. You see a lot of weird things like that. Are we confusing them? Kind of like the Winchester house, like she built this house all crazy to try and confuse them. I think it pissed them off is what it did, because they don't seem to like it very much here. At least some of them, they don't like us here, and maybe they're just mad because their house layout is all jacked up. But this room, a lot of people hate it. I personally don't have a problem with it at all. But it does happen to be the room where our resident, people call him a demon. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely creepy. And you see, this is a painting that someone did of what they saw here.
I don't know, you probably have.
But what he's leaning.
I don't know, I feel like probably having nightmares of it. I don't know. Probably thinking about it a little too much. I probably, because that's the only way I'll probably have a dream. When I be overthinking.
Leaning on is the bookshelf right here that we're standing by. So that gives you an idea of how tall this character was.
You said this was it?
We call him the grinner because he always has a full smile that goes ear to ear and razor sharp teeth.
Look like a cool anime character if he was one.
But
I'd probably have to get out of here if I saw that.
I've actually encountered him, something that I believe would be him, a couple times, but that was just from one person, and then another one came in from someone who was just watching a live stream. And I'm like, okay, no one had seen this picture. No one knew about this, but I get another picture of a drawing of the bookshelf and this same thing from a totally different person. And then another one comes
He said it's not, so it's not just me. That's crazy.
And they just said, we watched
That's
your live stream,
crazy.
and I had a dream, and this is the person that came to me, and it looks just like this. So I'm getting all these people like validating what they're experiencing, and we've never shared what people were telling us. So we were like, we got to give this guy a name. We call him the Grinner, and but a lot of times he's seen right here.
Whoa. Okay. You heard it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a freak or something?
No, like a full-on voice.
Oh, Jesus.
Full-on male's
One of
voice.
you guys talking.
No.
All right, Grinner. Maybe it's him. But yeah, he's a little bigger than I am, but this is where a lot of people see him. So keep your eye out here, I guess. I personally had an experience in the attic and then in this next room. And probably the craziest, one of the more scary ones would have been in a room we're getting ready to go to upstairs in just a minute.
All I remember from this room is your story of you seeing the Grinner like in this weird walking formation. I'm talking about that.
You're talking about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for reminding me.
It's possible.
I didn't. That when we were filming it, and I saw the.
I don't know when it was, but you just described it as like this weird-looking creature. I think it might have been walking into this room, into the waiting room of the doctor's office, and he actually seen this creature like through the mirror.
Oh yeah, there's the mirror. So it was actually, I was in that room, and we used a lot of mirrors for experiments and such, and it was coming this way into this room, but it was kind of doing a weird like a hunch thing. I don't know, it was weird, but he was like tiptoe through the tulips type thing. Is like I saw it, and I did not like that at all because I was seeing it in the mirror, but it was still light. The room was lit up enough that I could see. I see a black thing like shoot by me, and then in the mirror I could see that little freaky thing, and I didn't like that at all. I totally forgot about that. So there's so many things. Yeah, that was not that long ago. It was like a year.
No, that was not that long ago. It's disturbing though.
Yeah, disturbing.
I would say so.
So one thing that's neat about this room though is like I like a lot of ITC stuff and
Brady call him young lean.
Ghost boxes and mainly
not yet.
And different communication devices, and I get this old lady in here, and only in this room. And I'm not one to say that spirits are confined to walls and areas, but it's like she won't talk to me in any room but here, and she doesn't like me in here. She's grumpy. She's grumpy. Get out of here. But it's only in this room that I get her, so I think that's.
I wouldn't be the Grinner impersonating.
So this room, we call it the middle room because it's in the middle of the house, so keep that in your pocket. But this is an interesting door here. So I noticed when we first came in that I would shut this door and we'd come back and it would be open. So I finally put it on a camera on it and captured it opening. But this was where the doctor did his X-ray development, and it's the only room that we've never cleaned because it kind of smells authentic. And looks authentic, but if you look inside, he kept notes up here of every time he changed the solution in the tanks. He was very, record keeping. He was great at, but he sucked at cleaning, and that people don't like that. They say they'll get a sense of something that demonic. They always tell me, but they always want to go in there for selfies. So you can't get out of here fast enough.
Well, it is a photo room, right?
Yeah, it is a photo room. Yeah, so. People just hate it.
Distinctive odor in there.
It does have that weird odor. A lot of people will say, it's sulfur, it's a demon in there, but it's like he's been in there a long time because he's not went away. It's interesting because this door is one that would always open.
Yeah,
and,
I do want to watch a little bit more of it too.
52 to 2003.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it like 3 more minutes.
I think he died in 2008.
We gonna save it.
And,
we gonna save it for tomorrow.
The female lost her license, later on, but he was.
Might get a bar right with you right now, Justin.
I think they used her. Maybe they used her eyesight and his license, and they kept going.
Nah, it's definitely getting good.
Something happened, and they were still going for a long time. But yeah, to think 2003 and then see the way that this looks, it's like wow. But it was definitely a place that a lot of people in town have visited. I mean,
they killed a black person first on every movie.
Came in here, a lot of energy, and we get a lot of people knocking on the door saying, "Can we tell you our story?" We've even had people come in and ask for X-rays of, their child when she was pregnant, and I'm like, I don't even know if it's X-ray. I'm not a doctor, but that's not typically a good practice. She's like, we X-rayed all my kids. I'm like, are they okay? I don't think that's, but yeah, I guess they did a lot.
You said it's writing on the door?
Stuff here, and people still come in and say we've had experiences and this. We see things in the window. The law enforcement will tell us they drive by, the lights are on, they'll come back, the lights are off. People call in 911. We had a cop tell us the other day, he's getting 911 calls because there's people in the rooms walking around.
Oh yeah.
We get all kinds of stuff. Security cameras will capture people running up, you know, trying to peek in. But other than that, they get a lot of 911 calls and stuff just to come and check on it. Weirdly enough, like we'll do stuff here, and
they say they get 911 calls of people like basically in the house doing shit.
Spirit boxes will tell us that the law enforcement is here, and then the cop will knock on the door, and we're like, they warned us, they told us they're here. We
They
don't
ain't
know
missed
why
no
they're here,
picture.
but you know they weren't lying, they were here. So we get a lot of crazy stuff for sure. But this door, you can watch and see if it opens. This one used to open quite a bit by itself, but it doesn't really latch all the way, so I don't like to consider that, you know, too much, because it don't kind of shut right now with the weathering. This was the mayor's doctor's office. This is what I turned into the lounge safe place, if you like.
Oh
it,
yeah,
if
this
you like to
does
be
feel safe in here.
It's very cozy.
Well, until it doesn't.
Until it
Bruh, I mean, if you buy it refurnished this shit, you keeping it like that.
Until it doesn't.
Let me see how this feels.
There's a lot of story behind like a lot of the stuff that we brought in.
What the? Oh, fudge. I don't
What?
know.
What is that?
That was the door opening.
Oh, God, that's so...
What just happened?
I just stepped on his foot trying to get away. He's like, that was my foot.
Okay.
The door
I thought it was
just
like
opened on its own.
Yeah.
The one that I just shut, or the other one?
The one
Okay.
just shut.
Oh my God.
Was that
was
typical?
creepy.
Is that typical?
I mean, it didn't shut all the way, but I mean, I had it to where I thought it wasn't moving like that. Yeah.
I mean, that seems like it opened a little bit harder than just
Well,
like
it's kind of a bang.
opening on itself.
Well, if it was you guys, and we're not just being idiots, thank you. I mean, we take it. We'll take it. We'll see if it do it again.
Weird.
That was wild.
Her ass in there scared as hell.
But yeah, a lot of story behind everything. Like the furniture, for example. I could go to IKEA and buy brand new stuff for you guys to sit on, but why when this came out of a house that had a fire where a
Yeah, refurnish this house right now so we can kick you motherfuckers out.
man may or may not have died. I mean,
Right.
why not put it in here? I mean, we're gonna throw it out, so it's perfectly good, except for the hole in the middle there. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, this room has always been good, and like he said, until it's not. And then so our friend Lindsay was here. She was sleeping on the couch, and I was over here, and she wakes up screaming, and she sees a man that looks like a goat head sitting in the door. And we had audio running. We have actual audio of her freaking out as this thing rushed her, and I look up and see like, you know, something run by my feet because I was in the recliner. And yeah, she swears a goat-faced man attacked her right here, tried to attack her. So definitely this room is not always safe.
There's no safe room in this place.
This is a room where people try to sleep, and if you're him, they turn on like 6 fans and headphones and everything, so you don't have to hear anything.
I want my good sleep, you know?
He said this is
I
what
know.
sleep.
I
Come
feel
on.
Brady said this is what white people do in their free time. Yeah, they be going fucking deep cave diving, all type of shit. Risking their motherfucking life. Going to pet fucking sharks and shit.
you, man.
For these long nights, you gotta get yourself a good sleep.
I agree.
Nah, I'm fucking around.
I don't ever sleep. I'm a vampire because I don't know how you sleep like you do. I can't sleep if I'm here. I'll stay awake all night.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't
I ain't going to this shit. Fuck this shit.
call it a safe room if there's a goat-headed demon calling at you in the middle of the
After
night.
that night, I'm sleeping out in the van or something.
Oh, I get it.
I know I said earlier like there was other
That's
parts of the
funny
house.
as hell.
This here and then upstairs directly above this is another bathroom. This would have been, I believe, the hallway where the hallway would have started into the next building. It's now a bathroom, but in 1858 they didn't really have those luxurious toilets and stuff like we had. But imagine like this being a doorway, you know, to a hallway of a new section. That could explain
It's all
why
love though, man.
this is always seems to be an indie
I love my
spot,
white
a busy
people.
area.
Wait, what?
We just thought we heard something over here.
That's wild because I heard something that sounded like it was up here, like a woman.
That's
This
funny.
being a hallway, though,
Yeah.
I have a feeling that like hallways are confined energy. Like we walk through them, you know, we're narrow hallway. It seems to be a hot spot, you know, right here, a kind of a fear cage for people. And same thing upstairs, right by the hallway door. What would have been the hallway would have been a very transient location for people. So to me, this is a good spot to watch too, right here in the corner, as well as at the top of the stairs. Just knowing that, you know, it could have been, you know, we're attached to the next building, and people were always going.
Hey, sir, do you have alcohol in that bottle? I hope that's iced tea.
Back and forth to the rooms and then to the bar, because this place had,
I'm a fourth
had a bar,
offended.
restaurant. They had ice cream social here on Sundays, but then they would show a body on Monday when someone was murdered or died. So like this was the place to go for about everything in town.
Sir, please,
and
sir.
They kind of just they did everything in this building. This was the biggest building in town at the time, the first hotel. You know, so it was kind of a place where everything happened, and good or bad.
Got the blonde wig.
We'll go into the front room and then the stairs.
Okay.
I'm trying to. So the entryway here, we call it kind of the parlor, the entry room. This a lot of people don't investigate in here, I noticed, and so they'll say they don't have much that happens in here, and I'll find that in other rooms. So I try to reconfigure sometimes, like the layout of the furniture and kind of, because if there's a chair a person will sit in, there's no chair.
You talking about getting lit here? You talking about getting lit in this haunted house?
They won't. And there'll be a chair against the wall. They can put it down, but they won't. So you kind of have to make them, you know, want to stay there. But when you're in this room, you get things that happen. It's just not a lot of people spend time
throw a party here
in this room. So you might want to consider that. This is where I saw, you know, what we call the grinner. It was right in the doorway there as one of the times. And the good thing about here, though, is you do hear a lot of the stuff that happens up here because you're in earshot of everything. And the strange thing is the fourth step seems to be kind of like in my opinion, like a wall where it changes on step number 4.
Yeah, man, I'm taking a little cheat code sip.
For whatever reason, and then I watch security cameras of when these groups come in, and they say the same thing. It's crazy. They're like, that fourth step is when everything changes. They don't know me that I feel that way, but so it's kind of neat to hear other people, you know, feel that. And you would said the same thing, like.
Yeah, we gonna get this one a like, y'all. We at 41 minutes, y'all. We are at 41 minutes. We gonna check out some more of this tomorrow. We gonna check out some more of this tomorrow and see what it do. You feel me? We gonna lock in. I gotta go. I gotta go take the wifey to work real quick. I gotta go take the wifey up the street to work real quick. So, and then I gotta be up early to drop baby girl to school and stuff like that. So, yeah, gotta go handle the real business real quick, you know. But I really appreciate every single one of y'all who stopped into the stream, man. I got so much love for every single one of y'all. We are gonna be back tomorrow for sure, man. Y'all know the vibes, man. W all the recommendations in here. God bless you all. The most positivity and prosperity in your aura. Tomorrow we might be able to watch a little more and see what you feel me. These stories definitely catching up, and it's interesting, you know. So I'm ready to see what he got. Well, he got the story in a little more hour, you know? I don't know what the whole 3 hours got to offer, but we might be able to attack it, you feel me, day by day and see what we got. You know what I'm saying? But Big W videos, you know? We are out.